Hello again and welcome back to Project Zomboid. Today we're going to try another server. Name's down the bottom there. It's a GTX gaming server. And like our previous video with the very quiet, kind of slightly aged location, it's got no mods added to it. So this is Jan Bain and we're starting off in Maldra, however you pronounce that. Straight away she's got a visitor at the outside window. She's not going to hang around too long. Got her cheese and she's just going to run outside now. Very nice blue checked flat cap she's got. Let's hope she can keep that as we go on, as hats and glasses and things have a tendency to fall off. We'll see. Yep, she's accidentally lost her cheese. So as with the start of any Project Zomboid game, you really got to scout around, try and get your bearings and well, find weapons, food, and in Jan's case, she's not got a lot of clothing. Bare skin is probably one of the worst things you can have. If you do get in a bit of a scuffle, you're bound to get scratched if you're not bitten. And anything that can reduce the chances of you getting bitten especially is a good thing. Again, Jan knows how to fight. Might be a few too many for Jan though, without any weapons. And she's only just started. And there's zombies everywhere, so I think Jan's going to have to make herself scarce. Doesn't appear to be any really fast zombies on here. Just the usual ones. The difference between it and our last visit to one of the online server games is these zombies and the scenery actually look quite fresh. So it's not like an aged version, this server. Quite a few zombies lurking. So just need to find some space, get Jan in a more comfortable place to start this game off, if we can. So we just grab the first clothes we can find that will actually cover the skin up, even if they're not brilliant. We can always replace them if we get another opportunity. And a couple of bandages. Always good to start with as well. Just in case. You don't want to be left without anything to wrap around the wound. Can actually finish you off pretty quickly. So, you see there's a lot of zombies around, but ideally we just want to get a foothold here. So we can lure a few out and get rid of them. Find ourselves like a clear route to a house or something, so literally get that foothold in this map. So as you can see, it's perfectly reasonable to defend yourself against one zombie and maybe two. So if you push one zombie over, the second one will come at you and you can literally attack again. But any more than two, they'll sort of get round you. So it's best not to do that. If you've got a weapon, you can do it. hopefully we'll be seeing that shortly. So again, sped this one up for time. They're not actually dashing, they're just sped up a little bit. We'll try and clear away all the spare zombies that are lurking, just to give ourselves a little bit of clear area. And again, it's made slightly easier by the fact that on a server your character doesn't need to sleep. Because although they can get hot and bothered, things like that, they won't get really tired, and that obviously slows down the performance when they're fighting. So sometimes they can't fight very well at all, and they'll get easily overwhelmed if that is the case. So again here you can see you can fight two off if you can get a bit of space, because if you keep attacking, they'll tread on one. If the other one gets too close, they'll push them and then tread on the other one, etc, etc. So I just want to keep going back to the light. Well, the lamppost there is thankfully on, just to give us a bit of space so we can see what we're doing. And again, got two, push, stamp. It seems a lot, but gradually we are clearing the area. Obviously they will drift and roam back into the area from other parts, but this gives you a little bit of breathing room. So that could be classed as quite typical. You finally get into one of the houses, you think you've got a foothold and the alarm goes off. We know there was quite a few zombies at the top end and around the bottom house here and around the corner from the bottom house. So we don't really want to be in there when they all arrive. As you can see, they've latched on now. Obviously this is sped up again for time. And I think it's best to get out of the way at this point. Usually the way the tall fences work is none of the zombies can see you through the tall fence, although for some reason they do seem to be coming through the fence at this point, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And you've been caught out in the dark, so we try and again fight off the odd spares. Keep moving, try and find a bit of space. It seems quiet enough. Although the windows aren't working. Yep, more zombies up the top. See, that last zombie just moved away, so I think we'll just try and get in if we can. And there you go, the door's open straight away. I think turn the light off and hide here for a while. Just going to forward fast to 5:30, so we've got a bit more light outside. And we'll give this new building a once over. As a bit of a reprieve. Hopefully we can get a weapon. So we'll just pick up some free cooking experience. In the early stage of all of the games, this tends to be a really quick way of getting your skill up. There you go, so straight away you've got another cooking skill. Not sure we're going to get a chance to use it, but we've got it. So now we actually have a rifle ready. I've never used one of these before. So this guy's got no shooting skill whatsoever, so you have to be very careful. It's the first weapon. Let's get out and see if we can shoot some zombies. Straight away, the game will actually indicate whether there's a chance of hitting the zombies. It outlines them when they're in your sights. In fact, we've got no outlines at the moment. There we go. Red means not great. You may have damaged the zombie a little. Orange means half a chance. This rifle is only working at about 3 feet distance, and it's got 3 rounds in the chamber, which means you have to reload after every 3 shots. Effectively all it's doing is telling every other zombie where we are and that they should come and attack us. There we go, another one coming at us. So I think we just need to make a little retreat, give ourselves a conventional weapon. Just to give us a chance here. So hopefully that's the surrounding area sorted for zombies. So we'll pop in. Be careful obviously, because we did hear a rattling door as you got close to the building there. That's one of the giveaway signs that somebody's inside trying to get out. So just be ready to fight. You'll see the door shaking if you hold on a moment, because it's sort of intermittent, but if you wait a few seconds you'll see a door shaking if you're in the vicinity. These ones seem okay at the moment. A quick look in the cupboards, keep your eyes out just in case anyone appears. A frying pan. Now that's a favourite of mine. I've done a small video previously called the Frying Pan Challenge. It's a really nice weapon to use. You won't get an instant kill with it, but it's fun. I recommend it. And why not eat a grapefruit while we can? So there you go. Thirst and hunger gone straight away. You can see the door shaking. Just be prepared to push, to attack basically. Whack him with the frying pan quite a few times. And that's all that. That's why I like the frying pan. Unfortunately not a lot else in this room. Unfortunately, as you may have just seen, he's just took a wound. We need to get to a place of relative safety to check it out, otherwise the other zombies will jump all over us while we're trying to treat it. Sometimes it will be too late at this point if they've got a particularly bad wound. And he's bitten, so we'll bandage it anyway. I think most people will know what that means. It's game over, or at least it's a matter of time. So poor Jan now, still got a flat cap, but she's been infected, and He's going to face the slow walk to zombiehood shortly. But that's not going to stop us for now. Okay, as you may have just seen, we've got ourselves a pickaxe. So, for the purposes of research, let's try this. Obviously, it's not going to match my favourite frying pan, but we'll see what it can do. There we go, we've got our first candidate. That I made that 6 hits. That's not exactly fantastic for such a big, heavy, pointed weapon. I'm sure I managed less with the frying pan. So, we happen to have quite a lot of painkillers, so we'll dose him up. Keep him calm. Jan, calm. Okay, so next is the 44 Magnum. I can't expect the range on this one to be very good. Handguns generally are not long range. So let's give it a try. With our lack of shooting skills. Red, red, red. Green. I think he hit with one and missed with one. I think he missed completely, even though the zombie was great. Yes, it's going to take 2 or 3 shots by the look of it, just with that. And it's making a lot of noise. Whilst you will need to practice with a gun to get your levels up so that it becomes more effective, obviously it can be extremely dangerous luring all these zombies in. So what Jan's doing now, even with a frying pan, is a little demonstration of the backwards walk. So if you've got multiple zombies and any kind of reasonable weapon, you can simply get into the attack mode, so you can swing and back away. You don't need to keep backing away, obviously, if there's nobody in front of you like there. you can back away and keep swinging. This works fantastic with a really good weapon, particularly if you can get like the katana or even a spiked pole, that kind of thing. The old outhouse is always worth a look, because if you get the chance to play a longer game, finding a generator is a really good thing. Obviously you need the magazine, how to use generators to be able to use it. But, there we go. A couple of nice looking weapons. We'll take the scythe and the fork. Not sure I've used the scythe before. The door will work now, obviously, once we've been in there. We'll give the scythe a go. Test out another weapon. Again, obviously not a very busy map. It's a bit untouched, at least you could say. So, the scythe's gone already. Not sure if he's just crammed it into the tarmac there, but obviously that's broken. So we'll go with the garden fork. Hopefully we'll have some better luck with this. Now that's a weapon. These long range weapons, I'm not sure how long this one in particular will last. You'd think it'd be quite hard to be in a garden fork. If you get just the right range, you could take him out first time. I think we may have been a little bit short there, and obviously the short range now he's kind of just raking his face with the fork, so to speak. Seems to be working quite good though. Alright, so again, I can hear some noises. Oh, we've got a man in... Oh, we've got 2 men in their pants. Let's not ask questions about what was going on in there. Can we open the window? Yes, we can. And we see if we can get them to come outside. Oops. I think that's one of the issues with the long weapons. If they're on the floor, they don't work perfectly. It's like a frying pan, it will just bend over and whack them on the floor. See, this zombie's kind of obsessed with the internal door, so probably going to have to go in there after him. Oh, and that was a good one. Hopefully the house is now ours. So here we go. I'll aim to give you not exactly a textbook, but a classic example of the walking away while whacking fighting manoeuvre. Effectively just use the backing away pretty constantly unless they stop, in which case you can pause and start again. Give yourself a little bit more room if they come from different angles. It won't work if they're coming from the side, they'll just get you. And again, just reposition. I'm liking this fork. This kind of fork is pretty good. And occasionally you get one of those, even better. Now there's quite a crowd gathering, quite a few different angles, so you've got to be very careful here. Conscious that we haven't had a chance to patch Jan up yet. She's still a bit damaged, apart from being ill. You can see that by the green face on the top right hand corner. And scared, because there's lots and lots of zombies. That bite was kind of the end of it. I think she was already pretty much there. 69 zombies, not bad, Jan. And yet another online neighbourhood that has got nobody else in it. At least it was nice and there was tools for us to use. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks.